Hello, friends. I hope everybody is doing well. Today's detail is a 2004 Ford Expedition. This vehicle is actually not in very bad shape. It's really pretty clean, respectively, considering its age, and the seller wanted me to just kind of focus on the seats. But I'm not really going to talk about the detail. I actually want to kind of talk about I'm coming up on 6 months of being in detailing, and it's been quite a journey. I was this last week I was kind of reflecting on a lot of that, being sick and having to kind of stay away from people, not sure what I had. At first I thought it was COVID, but it was just really just a cold. But anyway, I've just kind of reflected back on my journey. When I first stepped into this, it was just by accident. I was going to help my parents at the car lot. And of course, when I went in there, I was pretty cocky. I thought, well, how hard is it? It's going to be nothing more than wiping stuff down and vacuuming. And, within that first month, it became quite clear I didn't have a clue what I was doing. You could probably see that in my 6 weeks video, because I did do a video of a minivan that I had detailed, the very first vehicle, and it was in bad shape. And even after I did my best to clean it up, it really wasn't in good shape, and we still had it. So 6 weeks later, I asked the seller, who was my dad, if I could detail it again with the knowledge that I had picked up in just 6 weeks. And it was a remarkable difference. And the biggest part of it was the minivan sold within 48 hours of me doing the second detail a little more proper. Anyway, I also, once I got into it, I wasn't going to be into it. I wasn't going to stay in it. But I did fall in love with it. And I thought, man, this is fun. And the transformation is amazing, especially now that I can make a transformation and it looks good. Even though there's still some problem areas for me, but I'm getting there. I'm starting to learn. But I took some online courses in the last 6 months. I've just tried to learn some techniques. I started a detailing business. Of course, I knew it wasn't going to do much this first season. And we're coming into the cold season, especially now here in Kansas. And I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot because it's cold, but I'm going to be ready and able to go come spring. Something else that I did just a couple weeks ago is I got my Google business profile page up. And that's been a learning experience because I had no idea what I was doing. And also, I went ahead and allowed Google to create me a little website. I'm not going to book or anything on there, but it kind of gives people an idea of what I do. So it's been kind of fun to get in there and start doing something so that in the spring, I'm seated and I know what I need to do. So something else that I did in the last several months is I spent a majority of my spare time learning on what some detailers call YouTube University. So I want to take a minute to acknowledge some of them, especially because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be as far as I am in this journey. The first one would probably be Oscar at Detail Groove. And the reason I say that is because he was the first one that I found on YouTube. He popped up first and foremost. His tips and his tricks and his business videos have helped me a lot. And they even though I'm not up to par where I would want to be as a detailer, with his push and his building up of my confidence pushed me to go ahead and start this business. But at the same time, I can choose not to do certain things if I don't feel comfortable. So that helped me a lot. Another one is Luke over at Wilson Auto Detailing. He does the same thing. And you would be surprised what one trick from one detailer to another are different, but both of them work. It's just kind of mind-boggling sometimes, but it's actually kind of cool. Another one is Pan the Organizer. I was struggling with the 1.5 million products out there and the line of like ceramic spray waxes and things like that. And with his reviews of these products, that has made a huge difference for me. And I can't be more grateful for that, because he took the time, put them out there, and has been for years. So I was able to go 5 years back if I needed to, and they just kind of watch the progression of the products. So it was really good to be able to have that knowledge given to me. The other one is Attention to Details with Chelsea. She has probably some of the greatest tips. Not only that, but she's a woman in detailing. There's not that many of us out here. And her detailing kind of pushed me to, at my age, I'm 51, I'm a lot older than her, but it pushed me, I can do this too. That was something that her confidence helped me build confidence, and I really am grateful for that. Another one, and obviously he's not the last, but he'll be the last one that I mentioned today, and that is Carlos over at Serrano's Mobile Detailing. Carlos is where I got the tip with that dog hair incident that I had at that minivan, that I was ready to quit. I'm just done. And it was his toilet bowl brush, the drill brush, that, used that on the pet hair. And it worked. I got 90% of it out. So, I just needed YouTube University. I needed it, and it's helped me along, and it's going to continue to help me along. And that's just the way it is. So looking forward, what do I expect to do, or what do I plan to do for the next half of my first year? I don't really have any big plans, to be honest. I'm not leaving the car lot. I've been able to learn and practice on those vehicles, these tips and tricks, and I really want to continue improving, so I'm going to continue working over there. I may have to find a part-time job in this slow season, but that's okay. I'm not afraid of a little hard work. I'm going to continue with YouTube University as well. I need those tips and tricks, and I don't think I'll ever be perfect at this craft, so I want to make sure that I have every bit of knowledge that I can possibly have. So whenever there's a new video, I'm going to be on it. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing, except just trying to learn. Now we're in the holiday season, so I want to first be thankful to everybody who played a role, knowingly or unknowingly, in my journey through this detailing. It's been a heck of a ride. And I also just want to tell everybody, have a Merry Christmas and enjoy your new year. And if you'll take a moment to like and comment and subscribe, I would love to have you. And thank you all for hanging out and being a part of my channel. I am more than grateful to you as well. So until the next video, take care, everybody.